Hey, Lady Libra, how are you? I'm just going to share this out. Where is the sharing button? I need to get this together because I feel like I am just not. Oh, here we are. Let's mute that. I'm going to just share this out. Live now on YouTube. Okay. All right, let me get back to the comments here. Okay, thank you. How are you doing? Who else is here? It says there's 3 people here. I think I'm going to be using some of my Oracle cards deck that I have out here. So I just wanted to show you guys. So I think I'm going to be using a lot of those today because they're speaking to me. So I'm going to take out some decks. And because there's a full moon, and I love these decks. So these are favorites of mine. The Moonology deck. Yeah. So I'm going to take them out. Oh, I'm okay. There's something going on in the world, and everyone may feel it. So this week we have a few things happening. We have the full moon, we have Mars going into retrograde, and we have excuse me, some solar flares happening at the end of the week. All that energy, and if you're sensitive to it, is just throwing me off. So a lot of us are walking around not feeling well, headaches, squirrel brain or foggy brain. So if you're feeling all of that, you just could be picking up the energy. Yes. Yeah. So you're picking up the energy of the earth. Hey, Deepo. Nora, hi. Having a good day. So I'm just going to pull cards for people I see. Nora, you just may say you're showing support, but we're going to pull some Oracle cards. Because some of us need a little message, And if you want additional cards, let me know. But I'm going to start with Lady Libra. Let's see. What are you guys doing for the full moon, October 1st? Right. Lady Libra, I already like this. Thinking about new beginnings. This is new moon, right? Let's pull some other cards. Right. This is perfect. This goes with a lot of people and what they're feeling. We all want to start fresh, and we want to use this time to do something. We just don't know what it is. We are all coming into some sort of power. You can feel it energetically. You probably can't describe it. You don't know what it is, but something is happening. And this is causing a little bit of confusion because you have that fog brain, that emotional roller coaster. It's making some of us depressed in our emotions here. Right. Like I said, we're using this time for self-reflection, wondering what it is we want, wondering what it is we need. First, what I'm going to tell you what you need is self-love, because you have to start at home first. You got to take care of your own well-being, or else you're no good to anyone else. This is hard for anyone. It's hard to trust that things are going to happen for us because there's been so many delays. Oh, we've been through so many things in life. But it needs to be worked on. If we're doing the right things, if we're putting the energy in the right place, we need to trust that things will work. I'm not saying just to sit back, relax, and then a miracle's going to happen. I think miracles happen when we put in effort. So I will always say miracles are happening, but make sure you're doing your part to manifest them. So let's see here. Hi, Yadira. Hey, Yesenia. Oh, it's the boy Ricky. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna. Candace, how are you? Yes. I mean, I think it's Callista, right? I don't. I'm getting confused. So, Lady Libra, that was for you. Yes, we're all gonna get a message today. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm just gonna go in order of how I see people. Let's get for Devo. We're gonna get these mermaid cards. I actually received a gift. Actually, someone sent me a gift. I don't know who it is. I have to put it on my Facebook because my wish list is posted. And I just want to thank whoever sent me this gift on my Amazon wish list. They are absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely appreciate it. And thank you so very much. Amazon didn't tell me who sent them to me, but I am so appreciative because, you know, as a reader, you can read from one deck, but that gets kind of old. You like to switch the imagery around because when you switch the imagery, because I don't just read definitions, I read the imagery, I read the vibe of the card. It just lets you broaden your intuition. Decisions, Devo. Teamwork. Stop doing it alone. You don't have to do it alone anymore. You have company. Recognition. You will be receiving recognition. This is not you recognizing someone else. Something's going to happen where someone's going to recognize your hard work and efforts. I love this. I love this. I'm going to give everyone oracle cards. And then if I feel like you need a tarot, or if you like a tarot, I mean, how many people are on? There's just 8 people on. If you feel like you need a card, you need me? Yeah. Just text me. I'll read your text. Sorry. Life motherhood here. Nora, let's give you some oracle cards. How is everyone feeling? I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get this. Oh, these cards want to talk. They definitely want to talk. Nora. So I'm connecting with someone in here. I haven't read your name yet, but there's someone who's recently joined and I am connecting to you. Nora, you are good enough. You are good enough. Things are going to improve because we have this balance here. You know, it's going to be a win-win outcome for you because it is a time for healing. This is going to come out a lot. We're going to pull this card a lot, this healing card, because this is what we're heading to with all this energy that's happening with the earth. There is a mass healing. There's a mass movement to look within to help others. I think that's wonderful. That's something that we need. That's something that the world needed. Let's see here. Who is next? In the morning, I could be super good in mood, and later I'll be calm. Yeah, that happens. You know, I know Devo, and we spoke earlier today, and I was very cranky with her, but I don't make apologies because she's my friend. So I was super cranky and sassy with her, and yeah. Candace, let's get to you. I'd like to know if Esteban is currently feeling about me. I've been super good mood. Lady Libra, I will pull additional cards for you right now after I do Candace. Anyone, because there's not a lot of us, if any one of you guys wants to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask it. Candace. Candace, this is you, right? When I think of you, when I connect into your spirit, it is so bright. Everyone has different colors and different times depending on your emotions. If you're seesawing like Lady Libra, you're bright, but it's pulsating, right? Nora's pulsating blue for me. And it could have to deal with her not speaking her truth, or there's something going on where she's not expressing herself and she should be. So anyway, Candace, I don't get into auras because that's a whole nother reading. Candace, when I connect into your spirit, there's a brightness there. And I like it because there's still hope. Like, you're still holding on. You still have that spark about you, but you need to know that about yourself. The sanctuary you need comes from within, because, again, we're going to pull healing cards because we all need a healing here. And that is just the way the world is working. The ancient healing I feel that's coming from you is coming from your angels who are trying to help you here on earth. So they are sending you lots of love, lots of energy to keep you burning bright. But there's some things we need to work on. I do too. So you need to go in sanctuary, that safe place within where you tell yourself good things about yourself, and everybody should be practicing that. That's part of self-love. Telling yourself what do you like about you, right? And then doing things in love and kindness to yourself. Like, I like this about me. What I want to work on is this. Whatever you want to work on is not necessarily a negative. It's just something that needs to be corrected. So that's the message here with these cards for you. Lady Libra, let's see what the tarot says. Well, first of all, when I connect into Esteban, and I don't read other people without their permission, but I can tell you, I don't know if I can tell you. I have to ask my spirit guides if I can tell you. So give me a second, Lady Libra, because I need permission. Because they will be upset with me if I say things I'm not supposed to. I get in trouble. All right. They want me to let the cards talk because I'm not supposed to connect in with other people that have not expressed that that's okay. So let's see what the cards say, because I don't want to get in trouble. And it's not like it's a punishment. I just can feel it's like a parent scolding you, but not hitting you, just like pointing their finger at you and saying, like, you know better. So yeah, I don't want to deal with that today. So let's just get into this read. I can tell you what you were feeling. You were excited to see him. Not only were you excited to see him, you were like, yeah, look at me. I'm happy. I'm this, I'm that. This is what you're missing out on. I can tell you that's probably exactly what you were thinking. Let's see here. I'm just going to use this Mermaid Tarot. Right. This is about well, he's definitely thinking about you. Left him some food for thought here. So I can tell you that much. He was left thinking about you, left thinking about the emotions, how he feels about you. I feel like with this Knight present here, he's still confused. Like, he wants to move forward, but there's something holding him back. So Pentacles are slow movement. So he's got some things he's working on. With this Three of Pentacles reversed here, yeah, there's definitely something going on. Why is the screen jumping? there's definitely something going on where he feels alone, right? With this Three of Pentacles in reverse, I want to say he's feeling alone. He's feeling unsupported. He's just not happy at this time. And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with himself. You don't want that energy right now. If you want somebody to come correct, who's ready, who's mature. With this Ace of Pentacles here, he's just starting to get it. He's just starting to figure things out, and you want to give him that time. There's a lot of things he wants to do and work on and be, and he is just pregnant in thought, right? Because a man can actually get pregnant. He is pregnant in thought, thinking about everything that's transpired, everything he wants to fix, everything that's going on in his personal life. Otherwise, he's surrounded by these Nine of Wands here. If you take a good look at this card, I think this is one of the best cards I see for Nine of Wands, because it just, to me, explains how he's feeling. He's guarded. He's put up all these things around him to protect himself because he's afraid of getting hurt too. You know, and that's the general feeling I get with him. Hey, Yadira, I'm going to pull you some cards. I'm pulling everyone oracle cards. If I get down and you ask a question, I will pull my tarot. So don't feel like you're getting cheated out of anything. I need to share this one more time. So just bear with me, guys, because because the numbers go up and down. If I could bring a few more people on to read for, I would like that. Because my husband asked me how long I was going to be on, and he's like, why don't you do extra if you can? So I said, oh, yeah, okay. But we'll see how it goes. Where am I sharing this to? Share it here. They're friendly there. If you guys can share me out, I'd be very appreciative. So Yadira, I'm going to use my Oracles of Shadow and Light. This is another old favorite of mine, because I want to take a look. These cards tend to deal with shadow work. They're very honest. Gives us a little deep dive into what we're feeling. Those are 2 cards full. A lot of time for spirit, because we are in an awakening is going on, right? So time to connect, time to figure out your spirituality. I'll never come on here and tell you what you should be feeling, what you should be practicing. What I practice works for me. What you practice works for you. When I see this card here, right? An important ending and a new beginning. I love that, along with this person in lotus position, because you're restarting, but restarting with yourself. And this is the message I like to give to everyone. Makes me feel like you got a little witch in you too. Not negatively, because we all got a little witch in us. So are you curious? I want to see the next card. Yeah. Fairy world of the fairy of the green world. The natural world needs you. So are you interested in like witchy stuff, healing, crystals, herbs? Maybe with this fairy rich, we're getting towards the herbs part of it. But let me know. Curious. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes. And look at my pose. I kid you not. Oh, serious? Yeah, Yadira. I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to try to read for everyone who's here. Yes, I've been working. That's good. Continue to work on yourself. So Yesenia, I'm going to give you some cards. Again, while it's quiet here, if you guys have a specific question, I'm going to give everyone an oracle reading. If you want to ask a question, I will whip out the tarot. Don't be shy. Do not be shy. Also, share me out with people, please. I'm going to start doing private readings again. I took a little sabbatical because I had so many clients I had to catch up. And now I like this. Okay. Whatever you're holding on to in the past, you need to make peace with it. And this is what your actions, this is not somebody else. This is things you think about that you've done to people, or regrets you have, or regrets of what you said in an argument. We can't go backwards. We can always go forwards. This tells you to let go of that, right? To let go and move on. Have epiphany here. Now, epiphany could be like a aha moment. It's also here, a little notation is to reveal your gifts. No, I'm not a big believer in revealing your gifts to just anyone. So my advice to you, you reveal what you need to reveal to trusted individuals, and there's not that many out there. So be very careful and discerning on who you trust. Resilience. Another burn away the past card. So this may be something you may have been thinking of today, like thinking of past things or past arguments. Something about the past that they really want you to let go, because you got two cards representing that. It's the boy Ricky. Let's get you some oracle cards. I'm going to move on. Let's put you back in a little spot here. Where am I going for you? I'm going to go to my crystal tarot deck. So I use these as tarot, but I also use these as oracle cards because they have like a nice little oracle, good feeling to them. Yes, if you're on here, everybody can get cards. And if it's quiet and I get through this list quick, we can get more cards. If anyone has any questions, you can ask me anything. If you want to ask me something personal, if I can't answer it on here, I won't answer it, but that doesn't mean I won't answer it at all. Okay, maybe it was you that I was connecting into, because I have this overwhelmed feeling right now, like I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I think it's you. I don't know if you're confused about something or just something you're just not feeling, you're feeling out of sort. Yeah, this makes sense for you. It makes sense for that feeling I just talked about. We need to work on our fears here, because the Fool card came out, but I'm going to reverse it because it's giving me a reverse feeling. There's some fears you have that we need to work on, because the fears is causing you anxiety. Yes. You know, you may be at a low point in your life, but you don't have to stay there. You know, you don't have to stay there. There's things we can do to work on ourselves. And I highly suggest you start doing that, because you don't want to get stuck in this, I call it the hamster wheel. You know, you don't want to get stuck on that rat race of that emotional roller coaster. Thank you for giving me that, because I can't talk today. But that, you know, that wheel of just feeling the highs and lows, it's going to leave you confused. It's going to leave you exhausted. And that's another feeling I'm getting with you, exhausted. You are very guarded, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because I'm guarded, but don't be guarded with the people who love you. You know, if you need help, rely on the people that love you. Rely on the people you can count on. If you feel like there's nobody around, reach out to somebody over the internet. Reach out to somebody like me. I'm a great believer. Obviously, I do this for a living. This is not a hobby for me, right? My spirituality is important to me. It's something I believe in. It's something that I have to do. That's why I'll come on here and I'll read for you guys, and I'll give you more readings, and then I tell you to text me, and if you need somebody to talk to, I am led to do it. So if you need help and you want an outside voice, reach out to me. If I feel like you may need help elsewhere, I'm going to be like, you don't need a tarot card reader. You need someone who can help you manage your stresses. So that's what I'm feeling with you. So, I mean, and then I love the little sayings here, because I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. I surrender and know how to go forward. I am guided and protected on my life's journey. And this is all true for you. Just putting these cards away, and then I'm going to go down the list. Boy, it just not great, because it's just rejected at a job. Probably wasn't meant for me. Rejection is not a bad thing. Sometimes spirit is not going to put you in a place where they know it's going to make things worse for you. Oh God, this anxiety. I don't know if it's you, Ricky, but this bad anxiety here. I am burping and I feel like barfing right now. Yes, Candace, you can have tarot as well. I'm going to give you some tarot cards right now. Do the majority of you guys here, just a poll, do you guys feel like you should be doing readings, or you feel called to the spiritual? Yeah. Did you mention to me you were looking for a new job? Because I definitely think this is a new beginning for you. This is more money. This is financial goals being met in victory. And I love that I asked that question and then I pulled this card, because this is telling you to listen to that instinct. And I know it's hard. I know a lot of us, I do readings. I also like to get readings, because for myself, when I'm doing myself, I bring in my anxieties into the readings for myself. When I'm reading for other people, there's nothing. I am 100% sure of what I'm saying. My spirit guides never leave me wrong. I totally have faith in what I'm saying for other people. When I do readings for myself now, then I bring in, but what does my husband think? What does my daughter think? Oh, I got to do this at work. There's so many things running around in my mind personally that I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a reading. This is telling you to trust your instinct about things. You are really spot on in what you're thinking. You just have to have the confidence in it. So this is just telling you to be confident. I like this reading for you. And I like that. I like it when it's just about you. Ashley? Does Aiden have feelings toward me? I'm an Aries and he's a Libra. Thank you for subscribing and liking. If you haven't, please do so. I mean, I'm not one to beat you over the head with it. I'll say it one time and move on, because you're going to do what you're going to do. And I'm still going to read for you, because that's just what I'm going to do. Does Aiden have feelings for me? I'm Aries and he's a Libra. So I'm going to say yes, because I've been told I can say yes, but I'm going to tell you something else that they're telling me. Aiden is Aiden, and they're telling me he's in a relationship. So I'm just going to tell you what they're telling me. I'm saying yes, but I feel like he's just ended a relationship, or he's still semi-involved with someone else. Let's see what the tarot says here. Definitely has feeling you with this 10 of Cups. And you have strong feelings for him. because this is what you want. You want this happily ever after. The relationship's going to take work, though. Watch this card. I love this card because she's picking, right? She's picking the fruit. But you got to know when to pick when it's right. So I'm not saying that he's not right for you. He might not be right for you right now. And I say that because this devil came out. He's still dealing with something. He's in the middle of something. So you don't want to bring that energy into your budding relationship. Been feeling confused about school. We'll eventually finish it. Yadira, first of all, you have other things going on that are clouding you about school. But we're going to let the pendulum answer that question. So I want to put this where you guys can see it, right? Let me see if I can move this camera a little bit. Well, I have shorts on because I'm home and I'm about that life. I'm hot. I'm going through menopause probably. I'm premenopause. So let me see what my daughter sent me because I don't want to be a bad mom. All right. So if we move back and forth, that's a yes. This is no. And if it spins around, it's a circle. I need to use my dominant hand. So I want you guys to be able to see. I'm going to ask you the test question first. I'm going to start with the question I always ask. And you see it moving. I asked if I was pregnant and it said no. And that's, I better not be. Because I'm not trying to have a 23-year-old and a 1-year-old. Okay. Yesenia, I'm calming myself down because my spirit guides have me jumpy with you. They're all over this question. They're like, yes, and you better put the pedal to the metal and stop around. My spirit guides curse. This is a strong yes. This is a strong yes for you. So it is a yes. And I didn't need to do that because they're telling me yes, to stick with it. Like it's something that is necessary for you. School's not necessary for somebody else, but it is necessary. Sorry, Yadira. School is necessary for you, right? It's going to get you to where your spirit guides want you to go. Ezra, may you ask what? Hello, may I know if what my Taurus is feeling about me? Funny you should ask. I'm a Taurus. Well, let's get into what the tarot says. Because again, my spirit guides are funny with me saying certain things. Sometimes they allow it, especially if they feel like you need to hear it. But let's get into that. When you see me grab the cards like this, guys, I'm just making sure my energy is all the way through the cards. That's right. Who smokes? Okay, Ezra. This is good. This is good. Your Taurus is a handful, though, right? This is how she sees you, your Taurus, or he, or whoever, your partner. They see you as a leader, right? Ezra, I need you to relax your energy, please. Please, 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 please. You are a great projector because I just got a hit of your excitement. This is how they see you, right? The King of Wands. So they see you as, and you probably got a little attitude problem too, and a little temper problem going on with you, but you know, so do I. This is how she sees you, right? Basically as the person she wants to be with, the person he or she can see with long term. The Taurus got a lot of stuff going on with her. With the Seven of Swords, this represents this. I say her. I don't take it personally. I'm saying her because I'm a Taurus and I'm a her. This person has a lot of stuff with them. You know, they're hiding stuff. They could be a little sneaky. So I want you to watch that, you know, because there's something they're hiding. There's something they're running away from also. So I don't know if this person is involved with someone or was involved in a bad relationship, but there's something they're hiding and there's something they're running away from. But yes, this person sees you as their knight in shining armor, basically. Hey, Snickerdoodles, I love that. What's coming up for you? I like this question. So if anyone else wants to ask that question, you should. Let's use my life seers. If you're into tarot, I suggest doing a deck interview about how you're going to work with those cards, how those cards are going to work with you. There's decks that are love for me. There's decks that are general for me. There's decks that are just for me, that I just read myself for. Let's see. Well, there's a lot on your mind. Money's definitely on your mind. Relationships are on your mind. Overall, I think you want stability. Yeah, there's a lot on your mind, right? So you want it all, and that's not a bad thing because you're human. So you're looking for, you know, a better relationship, a better connection with someone who's your twin flame or soulmate. You also have these hopes and dreams of traveling, of getting out in the world, of just changing your life. That's what you want. With these two cards, there's some inner work that needs to be done because there are some past abuses that you need to get over, some past hurts and pains that you had to walk away from, right? Because I'm getting a duality here. So you want it all. You want a change in your life. You want a change in your finances. You also need to work on yourself, but this is coming. So if you're in a relationship, there's going to be an improvement. If you're not, you're going to meet someone. And I want to say October because I asked the cards about October. Don't spend money. Money is going to be an issue. It's going to be tight. This relationship is going to transform you. This relationship is going to bring you balance emotionally away from this pain of the past. That is what's coming up for you. You're so doubtful of yourself. I'm trying to believe in myself, but it's hard to gain confidence. Confidence takes time. You start one day at a time. Just one thing that's positive, one thing you believe to be positive about yourself, and just tell yourself about that every day. You need to retrain your brain. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ava, yes. I am doing oracle cards unless you want a tarot, but let's do some oracle cards. Where am I going? Yeah. I feel like I want to do something else for you too. Hold on. Let me see what my people are talking about here. I'm going to read all of those. But I also want to pull out what Spirit wants you to work on. So I'm going to pull out this other deck. a lot. Ava, I think this is what I pretty much told you the last tarot reading. You know, you're manifesting, you're healing, you're all about your money, trying to bring new energy into your life, trying to find the balance, because you're looking for your blessing here. It's going to happen because you always get abundance. They always talk about, you know, improvements in money, not all at once though, you know, in increments. I need to put those away properly because I never put, just want to make sure. Yeah, I have some backwards cards here. I dropped them earlier. Let's shuffle. Let's see what Spirit wants you to work on. Yes, you want to talk, don't you? They want you to work on, this is the risk taker card, and I think they want you to work on, when I see this card, how can I put this? They want you to work on not being so reactionary. They want you to work on not jumping, like just take a little seat back, relax, just don't jump into things. They want you to work on your reaction a little bit. They also want you to keep creating. You know, this is not a shadow card. This is about you following your dreams. I like how that little deer is there. That's also new beginnings, and you've gotten that. You are on the right path. Candace, did I pull some? I think I pulled tarot for you a few minutes ago, right? Yeah. Yeah, always been into witchy stuff. Yeah. It is confusing. It is confusing and it takes time. So I want you to be patient with yourself. When you are thinking about doing something, or when you feel that intuition, I want you to write what it is you're feeling down. That first reaction, that first gut instinct, before your mind takes over, because there's a war between your gut and your mind. And this is what connection is. When you connect to the higher spirit, there's no thinking for me. I may think about how to, because the way my spirit guides give me, it's impressions. It's like a telepathy. So I have to try to figure out the language they're using, and then I like translate it. So what I'm thinking of is not what I'm being shown. I'm thinking about how to translate it into words. So there's that trust for me, that of what I'm receiving. So when you have that and you don't know how to separate your mind and your thoughts from your gut and your intuition, it's a practice, and you have to put it into play. Even if you don't voice it for anyone, when one of your friends talks about a problem, write down what your initial gut reaction is. Keep it to yourself and just wait a few days to see if you were right. Okay, Nora, a healer. Nora, you are a healer. Confidence in work, confident in myself, in the choice I'm conflicted with making. You need to have both. Everything in life takes confidence. Kotoko Maya, do you want a reading? Because you just wrote bruh. If you want a reading, you get one. If you're here to fuck around, I don't have time for that. I'm a grown-ass woman. You're welcome, Ava. Hi, Brolic. I'm fine. How are you? Let's get on with this. Sorry, that's that Taurus temper. So when I talk about Tauruses, I know from what I speak of, because I'm gonna pray for you, but I'm gonna still cuss you out because I'm human at the end of the day. We're gonna clear that energy because I was already feeling spicy from earlier. Spray this on myself. Okay, Rolik. Yes, I'm giving people oracle card readings, but I feel like I'm gonna give you a tarot reading. But where? Yes, yes. Switch. So when I grab cards like that too, right, it lets me know what deck I need to go to because I get this flip-floppy feeling in my stomach. Frolic. If I skip you, it's not on purpose. These comments just flew up and I can only go up so far. If you have a question I haven't answered, just please repeat it at the end. New romance, maybe? Are you thinking of someone? Okay, so if you're in a relationship, you're looking to regenerate that spark, or you're looking for someone new. When I see this King of Cups for you, for somebody else, it may mean something else. There's a lot that you walked away from or that you need to walk away from, because right here, we're just leaving it behind. We're moving forward in life, and I like that. Ace of Wands is always about listening to your intuition. If you notice, no matter what deck I pull out, this Ace of Wands comes out. Right? Because everybody is tuned in right now. Everybody is focused, and this has to be with being at home or having extra time. Everyone is focused. So this is let me calm down. There's inspiration going on. This is new ideas. You also want a different life. You want to do something different. There's something growing in you. There's a fire in your belly about making a change, making a decision. This World card, I love it here behind this because you've completed. This is a completion card. You've completed a lesson that you had to learn in life. And I love that. So this lesson is completed. You had to use your intuition, and you had to face some of the dark going to light. It's not a negative thing, it's a positive thing. With this underneath the Ace of Wands, this is another pregnant with idea card. Like, there's things you want to accomplish, and you will accomplish them. It's going to take strength, but this is strength of mind, not physical strength. It's also a balance card because you see, she herself is half animal and half human. It's an emotional balance needed to move forward. Don't let the past or your anxieties hold you back at all, because this is the victory card. Joyous things are happening. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly, you can ask a question. Go ahead and shoot. We're going to ask our pendulum. I'm going to say yes because they just told me yes in my ear, but we'll ask the pendulum. Sorry, I just don't put my cards back in order. So I take my time, because when they come out for a next reading on this live, I want you guys to know that it's meant to come out again. Kelly, I'm going to ask you the test question. Wait, you can't see that. Ask this test question. sorry, I need to move because I'm not comfortable. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Just calming. Now I'm asking you your question. So yes, it's not a strong yes because they may be still in the decision making, but eventually it'll come out in your favor. Yes, you walked away from a lot. That's good. The lesson was pretty intense. Well, you're welcome. Is there anyone else? Did I miss anyone? Does anyone have any other questions? I don't have to go. So if you have another question, if you're curious about something, if I can help with something, shoot. I think I have to give Devo cards. Oh, I gave you cards. But I'm going to give you some more cards. Let's do my crystal grading cards. I'm addicted to these cards, guys. It's just positive. Yeah, Taurus is, you know, I am nice, but as soon as you piss me off, then it's just walk away. What's funny is I will light a candle later on for that person because I feel like when people come like that, they need a healing. Devo, solutions to the questions. I think you had something like that before. Grounding. This is very important, right? You have the knowledge. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to accomplish. Solutions are coming. I know this, we're in this pause, for lack of a better word here. But remember to always ground yourself. You need to be grounded. Oh, no, you didn't shout me out on here. Okay, so I do my weekly reads, and Devo's a friend of mine. So I told her that for some reason, Gemini, I think, was like 8 minutes and 56. And then there was another reading, I think it was for Taurus, that's 14 minutes long. So she's angry with me that her reading, well, everyone's readings for October 5th through the 11th, if it's coming out over the next couple of days on this channel. So I told her I can try to add to it, but what Spirit says, Spirit says. Did I miss anyone? Does anyone have any other questions? Don't be shy. I'm here for a little while longer, so please ask. Does anyone want to play pick a card? Let's pick a pile. Let's do that. Let's do that live. What cards am I? We're doing a live pick a pile here, and I'm going to use my Heart Tarot. I'm going to curse you out as soon as I get off. I love you too, Diva. But I'm going to curse you out. We're doing a live pick a card. So focus on your favorite number, pile 1, 2, or 3. We'll also use some towers here. So here's my Amethyst Tower. It's my Sodalite Tower. So Amethyst, good for intuition. Sodalite's good for communication. And we'll do my Rose Quartz here. It's good for heart healing. So either 1, 2, or 3, or whatever crystal calls to you. So let's do this. And this is how I do things. I'm just going to do random. Each pile will get maybe 3 cards. Okay. I'm going to move these piles over. I'm sorry, I have a lot of cards out, guys. Sorry. It's a lot. There's a lot going on in this little desk. Okay, let's concentrate on the amethyst card. Let's see what's here. Spirit is telling you to observe. Always observe your surroundings. Before we make a decision, take time out to think, right? This has to do a lot with that intuition. You need to trust that whatever decision you're going to make is going to be for your, and this is very important, for your highest good, your greatest good. And then you can worry about others. Release, this goes with trust, release whatever is trapped, whatever is blocking you from moving forward. Release that negative energy. Let's get into pile 2, our communication pile. Lots of 3s. You see that these have similar cards because the group here right now, the 6 of us, have a similar path to walk. And so when that happens, the message stays the same. So for pile 2 are very similar. Rest and reconsider. This is all, people are acting too fast. You need to not be spontaneous at this time. We need to take a step back. Finding the balance is very important because when you don't find the balance, we get stuck in our anxieties. We get stuck in that emotion of everything that's happening. And you want to find the balance because then you're not reactionary. This is just telling you, love abounds. Love can fix a lot of things. It can't fix everything. And this is why I feel this came out with this card rather than the rose quartz. Because love takes communication with your children, with your bosses, with your friends, with your spouses. If you don't communicate properly, love means nothing because people are not mind readers. You need to tell people how you feel. Pile 3 are rose quartz here. See, look. Control. Again, this is coming out for everyone here because we have a lot of hotheads here, myself included. We need some self-control. Yes, I see you, Anna, and I see you, Andre. We all have to exercise some control at this time. Don't be so reactionary. Don't be in your anger. Don't end up hurting people and unnecessarily because that is not what you want. With this double 8 here, right? This is a spiritual message. So this is meant for the collective. There's going to be success in growth with control. If you take a step back and assess and do things of clear mind, be clear, clarity of belief, be clear in what you're trying to manifest. You ever heard that saying, pray with intention? Whether you believe in God or not. If you don't believe in God, manifest with intention. Speak it out into existence clearly. Right? A direct message, an open-ended message. So we have to learn how to communicate that. And I love that this is with the rose quartz because, again, this control, this is about self-love. This self-success and growth with control and clarity of belief. This takes love of you. And let's put these away. So that was the live pick a card. I hope you guys liked it. Actually, there's going to be a pick card up on the channel later for tomorrow, Wednesday. And as I'm going to get a job at F company where I really want to work. I'm 28 years old. You're Leo. Oh, but we know you like to work and you work really hard. Leos are hard workers. I'm going to pull cards, but I'm also going to ask the pendulum. I feel like there's a delay with you getting this job, and I only say that because I got the hand sign. Like my spirit guide did that to me. So I'm actually no, I'm not using these cards. These cards have to get seasoned a little bit more. I just received them. No, what cards you want me to use? I have to take out some other cards. Okay. 1 second, please. My spirit guides like to have a staff meeting in the middle of my lives. Let's see here. I'm running low on energy because, and I tell you why. This is not. I'm not meaning this in a negative way. But Andre, I feel like there's some depression going on with you. Like when I tap in your energy, you're letting this situation get you down. I feel very low energy right now. We want to raise you up. Yeah, these cards want to read for you. Ooh. We want to pick you up because I can feel that, and it actually makes me drag my energy down. There's a lot of hard things with you too, huh? Have you not been working for a while? Is that what it is? Is that why you're feeling low? Like, I feel like it's a real struggle for you emotionally. It could be a struggle you financially, but I feel like it is to a fault. My husband works endlessly, and we get into it because I'm a Taurus and he's a Leo. You know what that relationship is like. You just mentioned it. Yeah. I feel like you are going to get this job, but I want you to be cautious. I think, listen, you may want to work there. I feel like it's going to serve its purpose. But don't get stuck there. Don't get trapped there, because I feel like you're going to have your guard up at this job. Like, there's going to be some people there that are wishy-washy. Don't get too friendly with anyone there. Keep your business to yourself with the Seven of Wands. Keep that guard up, right? And you always look to move forward. With this Nine of Cups, this is literally your wishes coming true. It's abundance, material abundance. It's also good health. But I throw the caution out there because we have this Seven of Wands and this Fool background. So it's telling you not to be naive there. So don't trust people there. It's a new beginning for you because we have this Death card. Death means transition. It means something new. So I feel like you are going to get this job. You are a very hard worker with this Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles there. But I want you to, this is the ultimate reason why I want you to not get stuck there, because take this job, take the experience you learn and gain a new perspective, or gain a new, know what you want to do after this. Always keep your eye on the prize. To read the pendulum, because you got your wish here. Just don't get stuck there. Anna, I'm going to draw some cards for you. And I think there's no one else here. No one else is asking any other questions. So we're going to go back to these Magic of You cards, because I feel like this is very empowering. It's all about self-love and self-growth. And that's a lot of what the message is telling me that we need to hear. So before I go, does anyone have anything else after I do this reading for Anna? Don't be shy. Now's not the time for shy. I'm offering. Feel loved and proud of yourself. You have come a long way. You are making strides. You know what your gifts are. Don't reveal them. I don't like that this card says reveal your gifts, because I feel like gifts, especially if spiritual gifts, You shouldn't always share that out in the world. I share my gifts. Hi, Vladimir. Do you want reading? I share I have other gifts that I don't share here. And I do that on purpose because you don't show everybody your hand, you know? This has to do with this. I don't think you've accepted the fact that you're awesome and that you've made a lot of strides. You're awesome and you've made a lot of strides in your life. Be proud. Be proud. Beauty with no beast. No, I can give you a reading. Right? You have your gifts, right? Keep them to yourself, right? Don't share them out. I don't believe in sharing all your gifts out. Okay, Candace, yes, I will take care of that. Just had a tarot question from earlier, okay, but it's okay if not, especially others have questions. Re-ask your question, Candace, because I'm coming down the list here now. Vladimir, another person with money on their mind. Just money and love. They're not always separate. I don't wait for anyone, Nora. So I'm just going to talk to you as your friend, right? Because I consider everyone my friend. I don't wait. If they call you, they call you, but keep moving forward. Have you been working hard because of a relationship? Because I know money and relationships tend to go together. Candace, please ask your question again because I can't go back up the list. So it's blocked when I try to move up. Vladimir. Right. You've been working hard. You've been thinking, I don't know how to say this. There's some debt that you're working on here. This is the devil. Money is your devil. Money, it's, I don't know if you don't know how to manage money because I have this instinct card in between the devil. So I think there's some money mismanagement here. Like, you're trying to rein it in. Yeah. You're trying to, is money also at the argument of your relationships or your previous relationships? Because we have the broken heart here with the 10 of Cups. So money may be a contentious thing because I said money and relationships in the beginning, and here there are again. So money may be a contentious thing. You're doing it. You're reining it in, and you should be proud of yourself. Don't let money rule, right? You got to clear up some debts. Don't let money rule you or your relationships. There has to be some sort of equality when it comes to finances because it's so hard to earn and keep money. You know, does my husband work hard? Yes. But I also have a 9-to-5 job and we work together as a team because that's exactly what it is. It was the heart of your previous relationship. Because, you know, you're a relationship guy. This is when I get this and I'm reading for, you're a relationship person. You want to be in a relationship. You want to have the family. You want to have it all. And you're going to, but you're going to have it all. This is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a person who is confident, self-assured. It's a person who is successful because they are the queen or king. This is not about whether you're a male or female, but you'll have it. You'll have it. Okay. Candace, are you still there, honey? I don't see you. I'm going to give you a general reading. Who else do I need to get? So who asked me if my list was closed? Can anyone see the comments? Beauty with no beasts. see here. You're welcome. Okay, Candace, I'm just, what is your Taurus feeling towards you? They don't like when I tap in to other people's energy. I'm going to see what the tarot cards say. I do it, but I'm really not supposed to. Oh, no, it's okay. It's not you. It's a me thing. It's not you. Everybody wants to know how people feel about them. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Your Taurus is struggling with their emotions. Like there's definitely some emotional issues with your Taurus. I don't think your Taurus knows how to feel at this point, because when I do tap in, I am numb. Like my whole right side is numb. And I feel like that's what your Taurus is feeling in general. Yeah. See these reverse cards? When I said numb, cups are all about emotion. Reverse cups, any reverse cups, has to do with somebody who is not feeling emotionally together. There's insecurity. There's this could be an addiction card. There's some struggles that your Taurus is having internally. With this Eight of Wands here, there's frustrations, problems, delays. Like this person just feels stuck. So I'm tapping into their energy. They don't know how to feel. Okay, so they don't know how to feel because they're having their own struggles. Yeah. See, another backwards card, Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse speaks to a person who just wants to escape, wants to leave. Beauty with no beasts. Let's go to you. We're going to do some Moonology cards. Yeah, when I tap into him, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It's that overwhelmed feeling of sadness. Beauty with no beasts. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming, but because this Gemini card in, the answers you need are coming from you. You really need to, a personal issue reaches resolution. The answer you seek is coming from inside of you. Now with this Cancer card, it could be a water sign, it could be a Cancer, and there are two full moons cards. So it's also something you need to release, right? Oh, you're about to see a Gemini tonight. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Are you in a relationship with this person? Because right off the bat, you got 3 full moon cards. So either you're hoping this is going to lead to a deeper relationship or some commitment here. Let's see what the tarot says, because now I'm nosy. Where am I going? Yeah, we're going to go here. No? Then you need to release them, because when full moons are here, I don't want a relationship and he wants it. So that makes sense, because the feeling I'm getting is release, right? Full moons are about release. But when the feeling I got when I looked at the full moon is possibilities. So that's them wanting possibilities. Hold on one second. Right. This person is a little emotionally unbalanced, only because I have this Five of Cup cards here. And when I think about this person is, they're a little bit self-absorbed. They're thinking about, you know, losses instead of gains here, right? So they want you, but they're a little bit unstable. Sorry, someone just came into the room. I want you to look at it from a different perspective here. I need you to maybe think of him or her as maybe a friend. Maybe you can be there for them, but not the way they want. And you need to make them understand that. Trust your instinct when you meet with them and judge them based on their emotions, because they may be feeling down. So I don't want you to make them feel even more down. Well, you have somebody in mind, don't you? He's not the one you want, but there's somebody you want. Yeah. So this is your energy here. The High Priestess and this Queen of Swords energy is your energy. You can be very nurturing and inviting, or you can be sharp with them. I don't want you to be sharp this evening, but there's definitely somebody that you want. Beauty with no beast. Is there someone you're interested in here? Because there's someone coming. This Knight of Wands is action, right? So that means fast. And this Knight of Swords is someone who's like a manly man who takes charge and who's, you know, virile, who will go to battle, who is action. This is a fire card, sorry. Fires are fast moving. I wonder if he's a fire sign. Yeah, this is the beginning of something. So even though he doesn't want to, you don't want a relationship with him, maybe you can have a friendship, but you do have someone in mind, and there's a chance to get into a relationship with whoever it is you're seeking or who you're interested in. Yeah, here's another king. Who do you have in mind? You think very highly of them. You think they're very strong, and I think they are. But what you're seeking here are these attributes also. You want someone in charge. You want someone who's balanced. You want someone who's brave. You want someone who's protective. Did I miss? Yes, Anna, I'll get back to you later. I have to go cook. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. I'm not seeing any more comments unless they're just not coming up. I will give it a few minutes because I hate to leave and no one is making a comment. I hate to miss a comment is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, I'm not seeing any more comments. Okay, never mind. Sinead, my friend just texted me. Sinead, do you need a reading? I don't need cards for this, Sinead. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say that it's not going to be easy or not impossible. Candace, yes, because you were curious about messaging him. No, because there's still some of the same behavior. So what you... Thanks, Devo. There's some things that are still present that has not changed. So I'm not saying it's impossible. What I'm saying is that it's going to take some work. There is definitely a chance for transformation, though. I feel like they are working on it, but they need to do some further work. Yeah. And this is part of the worry. This is part of your anxiety that things are still going to be the same. With this Death card present, this Seven of Pentacles present, they are working on it. Just keep encouraging them to work on what it is that needs to be worked on. Do they have a temper problem? Only because I got this Temperance card. Temperance means to have patience. It can mean for you to have patience with them, but it could also mean that they lack patience. I'm happy you feel relief. Yeah, if you need to let that go, you hand the ball to the person, and what they do with it is what they do with it. I'm curious about this Four of Pentacles, though. I'm going to clarify that. I mean, Four of Pentacles is hope, right? So you're hoping for the best. I do see the hard work here. Pages are all about learning, right? They're learning their skill. It's a new skill. Have patience with the person. But this is making me feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, that they may have a temper problem, only because this patience card is really screaming at me. So there's someone with a temper issue. You had a hard way to go with this person. You had a hard way to go with this person with this Nine of Wands here. There's a lot of walls being built up, just not with you or them, and you're wearing your wounds here. This Hangman, along with this Temperance card, seeing things from a different perspective, having patience. There were some... This Strength card in this reading to me means that this tested your mental strength. Yeah, use your instincts when it comes to this relationship. Don't accept anything that is not in line with what you need, because you've put yourself on the back burner. But here is that offer from Spirit. So yes, I think there's a good chance that this relationship can work, as long as you're both putting in the hard work. No, Sinead, that was for you. I was just responding to Candace, but this reading was yours. So you may want to listen back to it. I'm going to read for Jennifer, and then I'm going to sign off. Jennifer, I'm just putting these cards away. Making sure I'm not keeping the same cards. I don't like cards in order after I've read them. Jennifer, let's go with... No, I don't want to go there. Let me just let my spirit talk to me. Okay. Let's do this, Jennifer. Let's see. You're not listening to your gut. You really need to listen to that instinct and work on your intuition, which is strong. This Control card came again, along with confronting. There's some things you need to get off your chest with somebody, and I feel like you need to confront that, but you also need to confront what you need to work on about yourself, Jennifer. Keep control of yourself and your actions, and sometimes we have to take the lead. This double 3, you have 2 8s. Spirit is all over this message. You are very, very guided, but you have to listen, and you don't. Oh, thank you, Sinead. I'm happy it resonates. That patience card was screaming at me, so that's why I said that. Normally it means balance. It that temperance card in me, it means balance. It means patience, but I was getting lack of patience. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me, and I will be live again on Thursday. So if you can, please share me out with your friends and loved ones and in any groups you may be in, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.